well. So let's put me in my little box. I'm excited to.
Hey, howdy, hey, everyone. What's going on today? This Monday. It's cold. It's cold as shit where I'm at. It's still cold. Still snowy. You know how it is, though. Isn't it fantastic? I've heard all sorts of people are having all sorts of different problems left, right, and center about a bunch of, snow, ice, more snow, cold weather, negative weather, which I can tell you, being that I have been in an area that has been in the negative degrees and negative temperatures for a decent week now. Um, yeah, can't say that I enjoy it. Can't necessarily say that I am the biggest advocate whatsoever about being frozen all the time. Um, However, I am kind of a polar bear, which is kind of nice. So, I do have my moments every now and then of actually enjoying cold. But yeah, the fact that I have to sit next to a sliding glass door that is put in backwards. Am I? I'm muted? How can I be muted? I'm most definitely showing. You all right, Mooney? You all right there, bud? uh, Thank you. That legitimately gave me my first like sanity check of the day. That was pretty good. Here I was like thinking that I was just way too quiet and staring at like -6 decibels on my thing. Like I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure my audio's good. Like I'm pretty sure I'm not crazy. Oh man. Oh, thank you for that though, Mooney. That made me laugh today. I actually haven't been in like that great of a mood today just because well, it's Monday and I have stats in the morning and waking up and doing stats is never the best thing, but so strong. It has to be the strongest stream on the planet. Stronk, the only proper way to spell strong. You very strong. Oh man. But um I hope everybody that came to my cooking stream last night enjoyed my cooking stream. I had an absolute blast with it. Um, I know it was a little bit a lot out of the ordinary of what I normally do, but I enjoyed it. I had fun. I definitely had fun. My feet are definitely sore because I didn't wear shoes. I should have just worn shoes that whole time, and it probably would have been a little bit better. But well, that's all right. I mean, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I have to say, deep frying Cheetos mac and cheese does not make the Cheetos mac and cheese better. It's not actually one of those magical things where like dredging it in egg and dusting it with more Cheetos makes it better. In fact, I would highly recommend against buying Cheetos mac and cheese because it is just not that good in general. But I mean, it's all up to y'all on if you want to try it. I'm just here to do weird shit to it. Um, but I mean, Cheetos mac and cheese is gonna make another appearance. It most definitely is gonna make another appearance. That is no lie. I had way too much fun messing around with it yesterday. I think I'm gonna try it in just different ways to see like if I can make it better. So one of the big ones was, I still have all the boxes sitting right here. So on the like traditional one, this is just the standard standard just cheese Cheetos. You take and add cheese to it when it's cooking, so that it actually, like, when you put it in the fridge, it hardens up and the cheese acts like a glue, and kind of adds a little bit more flavor to it, because this was bland. This was bland as all hell. And I had this coated. I had it dusted in Cheetos, like extra Cheetos, on top of being air fried. So, I honestly don't know what I need to do to make it better, but yeah, it was kind of disappointing on that end. The neon colors of the Flaming Hot. So how neon this stuff looks, that picture that's on there, that is legitimately the color that it comes out as. It is like a toxic red color. And dusting that in Flaming Hot Cheetos, which is even more like orange, it was a very disturbing color. I did share a picture of it on Twitter though, after it was all said and done. Everybody was like, you should finish off the Cheetos. You should finish off the eating the mac and cheese, because I still had a bunch in the bowl after I was done. Nah, no way. No way. After I ate them fried, it was like, yeah, I'm not touching these things. What's going on, Phony? We're just here. You know, I really enjoyed the double weapon we still have double weapon XP? I thought double weapon XP was went away yesterday. That's why I spent all weekend, like, in my off time that I wasn't streaming, I was actually sitting here and grinding, just leveling up weapons. Like, that has legit been my thing the past 3 days. There's been nothing but working these TAC rifles in zombies and telling my friends, no, I'm not playing multiplayer right now. I'm playing solo zombies to get, to level up these fucking guns. And it's painful, but at the same time, I've also done quite a bit. I've done quite a bit around the place. So DMR14, that is up to level 43. I played with that just yesterday and ended up getting it to 43. I got the AUG up to 46. Like, we're all, they are so close to all being at 50 that I will be able to knock these all out today, no problem, which will be great. Oh, some more NBA 2K, huh? Hell yeah. I was, after opening your packs yesterday, did you get what you wanted? Did you find the one you were looking for? Because you were grinded and then you were gonna buy the packs, but I ended stream before you could. But I tried to do this one yesterday, survive 10 rounds in a row in the same location. You could barely survive 10 rounds in the starting location on this. Like, barely. The zombies come out so quickly, it's insane. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that shit, if you're getting what you're looking for, that's the way to do it. If you got two of the ones you're looking for, big win. I'd count that as a W. I don't think I unlocked. Yeah, I've legitimately just get 50. Ooh, we can do that one. That one's a good one. 50 eliminations with double points or insta-kill active? Hell yeah. I could plow through that pretty quick. And then let's see. Distracted, frag grenades, snipers, freeze metals. Don't want those ones. Yeah, I'll think I'll keep these ones right there. I think those ones look just fine to me. I'm not gonna be using a shotgun or anything, but it is what it is. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and crack into this. I want to just crank through as many of these TAC rifles as I can today. Just getting the end camos for them and dumping them off. Just being done with them. Just finishing, not having to do anything with them anymore. So we're gonna start with the M16. Right as soon as we get Plague Diamond for the M16, we're going to quit the game, move right into the AUG. Right after we unlock everything for the AUG, we'll move right into the DMR14. It's just so, it builds on one another so well that we'll be able to run through a lot of shit today. We already have the Type 63, or yeah, Type 63 done, so we don't have to do anything with that. You have to win 60 full games to get that. Oh my god. That is a grind. That sounds so familiar to the Forza grind, which I'm not sure if you've ever tried that, Phony. So Forza Horizon, they do seasonal stuff. They do seasonal events, right? So you have a season every week for 4 weeks, and then it resets every month. And inside those seasons, if you do enough races, get yourself to a certain, level on points or whatnot, you unlock certain cars and shit. Well, it takes some time to build through all of that. And then once you've gotten all the way through a season, like, you still have to, for some of the cars at the very end, you actually have to sit there and continue to fucking work on them. And, like, month over month, just keep doing it until you get what you want. So annoying. So annoying. But that's how I got my Alpine. Whenever the new, whenever the next Forza comes out, if it's on PC, I am 100% going to get it and play it for you guys, because that's one of my favorite game series. It was so much time, too. Oh, hell yeah. At least it's relevant, Wow. Wow. I kept pushing myself with my pinky. He walked down the stairs. I find it funny. I am able to get up here, but I can't do it every time. Like, that was completely off the cuff that I was able to get that, like, first try. Holy shit. Yo, I feel magical right now. Oh, man. Okay. So, we're going to get the M16 done, and then we're going to move on, and like I said, just go down the list, because we have almost everything done so far for these guns, which is great. It's fantastic. It's what you need. The only ones I have left for the M16 is, like, the final set of camos, the ones that are, get X amount of kills without getting hit, which I now know areas that you can sit without getting hit, and it works pretty well. Which one of the areas is right here when you first start out, and then once you turn the power on and go all the way around, the Colonel's office is... When I say that bees have some knees, I'm telling you, that's that Colonel's office right there. That is primo real estate. That thing, I have spent so much time up in the Colonel's office, you'd think I was in trouble all the time. I feel like I'm in the principal's office, It's fucking fantastic. But I am so stoked to finally be able to, like, wipe this all down, be done with TAC rifles, and move on to LMGs. Because once we're into LMGs, oh my god, it's going to go so quick. That's going to be so much fun. I am looking forward so hard to being able to use something that's fully auto. Because I haven't been able to use any full auto stuff in, like, a good 2 weeks. I've done nothing but TAC rifles. Oh my god. But I do really enjoy, like, I have discovered that I do actually enjoy some of these TAC rifles. Like, the M16 isn't bad. It's terrible pack-a-punch, because it actually gets slower. Like, the fire rate's slower, which I don't understand. But it lays down a pretty good amount of power, right? You get that 3-round burst going in there, and it's running pretty well. That's how I think about it. Which I never really thought about using the M16 all that much. Oh, cool. I got it to 52, but I fucking got hit. Which is not the point. The point is to not get hit. Stop getting hit, you dumb bitch! Alright. I will take that. Well, that'll be cool. I mean, rarity by just taking something out of a game there, Phony, is like... Sometimes that's the best way to have rarity in a game. I honestly think it'd be awesome if they did something like that for, like, Valentine's Day, where you could have only unlocked something, during Valentine's Day, like a special calling card. That would have been pretty cool. Call of Duty. Take some notes, It'd be kind of neat to actually incentivize people to play during these holidays and shit. Because I played yesterday, but I played after cooking a shit ton of stuff and being on my feet for like 6 hours. And I didn't do it on stream, which, like, it feels so weird not playing this game on stream anymore. It honestly does. I feel like I need to narrate what I'm doing constantly at this point in time. Isn't that great? I think that's like the just streamer thing to have happen, is you're constantly wanting to narrate everything you're doing for people. Ah, hey, I mean, that's smart. If you do it on Valentine's Day and you're like, hey, we understand. You might get yelled at if you're sitting here playing the game today. But tell you what, we'll incentivize you, you know? Buy some roses. If you bought some roses, 2K would give you... Yo, that's fantastic. But just imagine, right? You work with like 1-800-Flowers or something, right? You're working for Activision and you're like, okay, if you order from here, you'll get a special code that is only redeemable on Valentine's Day after you buy the flowers for your girl, right? Like, that'd be a fantastic business idea, in my opinion. See, you're incentivizing people to buy flowers. As a florist, you're gonna want to sell flowers on Valentine's Day, obviously. But at the same time, it's also like, plus, you know, your guy gets something out of it. You just spent $300 on roses. My bad, honey. Which I am all for flowers. Giving flowers for Valentine's Day is fantastic. However, like, my big thing is I give a full-ass potted plant. I don't just give flowers, right? Yeah, and like, my fiance, she realized this early on when we first started dating. I don't like giving flowers because flowers die. Flowers don't hang around unless you dry them, you know, and some people like doing that. Cool. All for you. But for me, it's like, nah. Instead, I want you to plant this thing, this flower, and have it forever, right? Yo. I mean, that is another way to do it forever there, Fody. It lasts forever in the landfill, too. But, like, my whole thing is legitimately, like, yeah, sure, it's a little bit of a responsibility to have. But then again, you're going to have a plant that's going to be in the ground. It's going to take root, and it's going to last forever if you take care of it. And then you have a full garden worth of flowers after 5 years of dating me. Oh, I do that for my mom. Fun fact. Parents love cacti or like spiky, prickly plants, right? Plus, it's really incredibly easy to take care of those things. So if you have someone who's not necessarily a green thumb or really the best dealing with that, most definitely get them cacti or some sort of succulent. That way, it's not that much of a responsibility to do, you know, to take care of this thing, right? Oh, that'd be cool. I legitimately got my mom, though. I got her a thing of succulents on Amazon, right? So if you go on Amazon, you can get a pack of, I think it's 10 or 15 assorted succulents for like $30. And, you know, you can ship plants, you can ship animals in the USPS mail. Just in case if anybody doesn't know, you just have to make sure to put the correct label on it, and you can ship any animal throughout the U.S. with the USPS. But with, like, plants, I did that for my mom because she doesn't have that green of a thumb. And I was just like, fuck it, it'll give her something to do. She planted them all in these little planters and put them above her sink, and they're still all alive. But you can. With USPS, you actually can, just as long as you have it labeled correctly. Isn't that weird, though? Like, that's how, you know, exotic animal breeders and shit ship their stuff to, like, PetSmart. Is they legitimately just ship it out in a USPS box with holes in it. Right? Yeah! Great gifts! Great gifts! Because it's not like you're not giving that much responsibility to someone, right? Right? So, like, it's justifiable and it's not a dickhole move. A dickhole move's buying someone a fish. Or, like, a dog, especially if they live in like a single bedroom apartment, barely have any free time on their hands. The worst gift you can get them is a dog. Like, you know. I also just kind of find it weird to give people gifts of animals unless it's like, you know, discussed upon and everything. There you go. I mean, not to say I haven't like selfishly spent money on myself for a Valentine's Day before. But normally it's the day after Valentine's Day that I buy my candies and stuff for my fiance. We're both in the same boat to where it's just like, yeah, Valentine's Day, corporate holiday, yada yada yada, Hallmark cards. Well, like we also have a thing where it's like, well, we really like chocolate and we really like candy and we like saving a buck. So we'll go out the day after Valentine's Day and just get a shit ton of candy that's half off or on sale. It's great. Word, dude, I understand. What's up, Mind? How did you stream today? Well, yeah. You're most definitely not entirely wrong there, Phony. But like, you know, the best part about Valentine's Day is the day after Valentine's Day with the half off candy and food and all that. And the special shit. I feel so bad for the workers of like the grocery store that we go to. They had their employees in the floral department sitting there pulling individual flower petals off of roses. Like just the day on Saturday when we went there were three just like brain dead employees sitting there in the floral department, just doing nothing but picking these flower petals off, and it was just like, buddy, that sucks. Because those things are going to be used once and then thrown away. Like, in terms of the wastefulness of just effort, oh my god. I know it might sound unbelievable, but I am a huge advocate of, like, time management. So the fact that you have your employees sitting there doing nothing but picking flowers, it's so wasteful. I'm gonna start a company that makes recycled uh like glues recycled rose petals back onto roses, and I'm gonna charge $1 million for this service after Valentine's Day. It'll help cut down on this irresponsible plucking and picking of these flowers for no apparent reason. Oh, I should run for president. With ideas like that, I should run for president. Although, that whole method of the Valentine's Day thing with, like, waiting until the day after Valentine's Day to get stuff, that also works for Easter. It works for Christmas. It works any holiday which they have, like, specially branded candy for it. The day after it is the best time. Halloween? Oh, yeah. Day after Halloween, November 1st, best day to buy candy. Period. Didn't want to buy Freeze, but I bought Freeze. Fuck. Is not good. No. You not hit me. I do not allow. Oh yeah, I didn't open that. Shit. It's the worst part about getting this down is having to like remember how to do it and time it just right. That's the second time I've done that in a row though, so I guess I'm doing something right. Oh man. However, I think I am only like 2 camos away now on the M16 to being done. So that'll be like 30 minutes into my stream today. I get the first one done and we just keep going. Just roll through them all. 10 rounds per. Oh, okay. So this freeze one actually does quite a bit of, like, the RNG for it isn't that random. It seems to be like every 3 times I'm getting one. Okay. There's the glitch. What's next? What's after glitch? Is there one more? I think there's only one more. Isn't that great? Like, I mean, that's kind of what zombies turned into for me in terms of autopilot and being able to do stuff while doing it. Like, I can essentially do the Easter egg on autopilot. I did it last night and the night before. Jesus. That is pretty crazy. And that's a lot of games to play. Ah, they're dead. Oh no. Oh, there you go. I mean, hey, it just gives you more stuff to do, right? And in terms of picking it up like towards the end of its life cycle, that's how I feel in terms of games that have DLC or have like stuff that comes later on in its life cycle. Is like, just means I have a longer play time here initially. I don't have to wait and, hope I don't miss something. I don't miss a DLC release or X, Y, and Z special. I do that for a lot of games, actually. Like, I'm technically doing it for Cyberpunk. I'm waiting for that game to be like fully patched and everything before playing it. Ah, that'll be more fun. Hey, new season comes out for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War in about a week too. So I think it's 10 days from now. 10 days from now we have a new season coming around, which will be fantastic. We're not getting a new zombies map right away. I think they're gonna do it like in the middle of every single season. They're gonna release a new zombies map. So be prepared for that if y'all are super into zombies and excited for it. I'm just ready to be able to have something to like work on top of getting camos and leveling up weapons and shit. Is just to be able to be like, yep, here it is. I finally got this camo, or I got this blueprint, or hey, we have a new weapon to come out this week. Like, that'll be cool. I wonder what they're gonna do for the next season in terms of new weapons and stuff. Because there was a lot of weapons for this first season to unlock. Because we had the sledgehammer, we had the street sweeper, we had the Kadashi. Like, there's so much content and stuff that was released in terms of unlockable shit that it'll be great. What up, Eagle? Yo, there's gold camo! We just got gold camo for the M16. All right. So we're going to go ahead and hop into... Ooh, a Galil would be fun. Like a retro Galil? Hell yeah. I am all for that, Phony. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to go down. Just going to go ahead and let that roll. What's going on, Eagle? How'd you enjoy the stream yesterday? I saw you bumping in and out every now and then. I want to get everybody's feedback on how it went, how they thought the cooking stream went. Because I might do another one. I will for sure do another one once we move, because I'm hoping to have a kitchen. An actual kitchen instead of a fucking galley like I have now. I have been in RVs that have kitchens bigger than that, which is crazy. Oh, bring back the G11. Dude, one of the weirdest guns to ever exist, because it was just a prototype. It used caseless ammo. That it like the magazines for it looked like styrofoam, and the entire gun was made out of like a really weird rubbery plastic. Like, the G11 is one of the weirdest firearms in existence. It's so weird. Ah, shoot. That's always fun when your battery's low. And you're trying to do something. You kind of have to panic do it, or like plug it in, pull it off for a little bit, plug it in, pull it off for a little bit. I really want a MagSafe charger for my phone so I can just stick it on there with a magnet and have it be wireless charging. Right? Yeah. Woohoo! The best part about being wireless is having to charge it all the fucking time. Isn't that the truth? God, that's the whole reason why I don't use like wireless components. All my stuff on my desk is wired. Okay. Man, we actually leveled this up quite a few times during that last run there. Yo, Power Cat. Oh, wait a minute. Moon Boots, thanks for the host there, amigo. I don't know why it didn't pop up on my like activity feed here. That was interesting. Did you end up streaming Dead Space today? Because I saw you were gonna do that. Plus, like, that game is so interesting to me. Oh, gotcha. Hey, I'll have a place to go after this. Because I'm not entirely sure on how long I am going to stream today. Mainly because, like, I started out in kind of a bad mood, but it's gradually getting better as, like, the streams got on. So, yeah, I definitely appreciate it, though. Okay, so we're going to move right into... I'm going to move right into the DMR14. So the DMR14, I do need quite a few camos unlocked for it. I don't think I have, like, the majority of stuff. Right? Like, I was wireless for a long time, and I only had to change the batteries, like, twice in the entire 5 years that I had the mouse and keyboard that I had. But at the same time, it's also, like, nowadays with mechanical keyboards and such, I would much prefer to have it, you know, be wired. DPI and like having a mouse that's wired, it's so much like nicer. Like I know it's tethered and you have a pull every now and then, but it's a mouse, right? Like I have wireless mice. I just don't like using them because they seem to always have weird issues with stuff. Okay, DMR14, I actually only need to unlock infection, and then that's it. We'll be good on that, so that'll be great. Like Jerry with no wire. He's outside the wire! Oh no! Oh lord. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna watch Jerry Maguire tonight just because I have not watched that movie since I was like a kid. And like, I don't know. I watched the thing on it today and it was like, ah yeah, Jerry Maguire, I forgot about that. And the whole Reebok scandal that went with the whole thing. If you guys were ever curious, Reebok spent like $1 million to be in Jerry Maguire. And the ending advertisement that they had that they paid to be placed in was fucking terrible. So that's why Cuba Gooding Jr.'s, why his line is just fuck Reebok. And it just seems kind of out of place. You know, it's said with so much force. And Reebok? Fuck Reebok. Like, that's what he says. That's his line in the movie, right? Well, he was supposed to get a contract with Reebok at the very end, and it was supposed to pan out and look fine. But after they saw the ending of it, they were like, oh, this turned out terrible, and it actually makes the movie terrible. They just cut it from the movie, ended up going to court, and they were sued for like $10 million for not obligating the contract. But yeah, fun fact. You know, that's why Cuba Gooding Jr. just says fuck Reebok out of nowhere. But it makes more sense now. And if you watch it with the context of just they had to pay for it. Like, they had to pay for the $10 million to Reebok after this. It just makes a hell of a lot more sense. It's kind of funny. It creates a whole new narrative. Okay. So we're on 43. We should be able to level this up pretty quick once we have the power on and everything. The way we were... where I was before... Surprisingly, I have actually unlocked the blue reticle for this one. Wait, it looks so good. Like that blue, it looks so good with this big ass reticle. Which the Holex, I think that's what this one's called. Never really liked it until I used it on the M14, and it's good. It just looks so much better. by Dr. Pick. Oh, look at that. Man, I am 3 for 3 on that so far today. I haven't missed it. I knocking on wood right there. Even though this is a cardboard desk. I love being able to get up here by round 2, though. I can do it on round 1 if I really wanted to, but I prefer doing it on round 2 because it's like, if I miss that or if it pisses me off, I can just go ahead and go through, you know? Yeet. Also, I still have my scroll wheel mapped as my trigger. So I can sit here and just scroll with it, or unlock this bad boy and go to town. Y'all ever see a fully auto M14? Y'all know that they actually did make a full auto variant of the M14 that was used during the Korean War, but it was so terrible because of... Oh, I have to be careful not to flip it over sideways. Isn't that great? Isn't this great? This thing just deserves, like, all the fire rate. We're also going to get to level 400 today, most likely. Which, phony. I know I said I was going to do it like a weekend or 2 ago, but hey, you know, better late than ever, right? I can't wait to be level 400 too. And it's an organic 400. Like, I didn't cheese my way here. It is all done through, like, actual time and playing. So it's just more fun this way. I actually, honestly, really enjoy getting high level in Call of Duty and, like, blaming it on just having no life and be like, yeah, I've been indoors for the past, you know, year. Because I technically have. That would be interesting, which, I mean, yeah, it's not going to stay there. But just the fact that I'll be able to get 400 before the end of the season is, like, mind-boggling to me. Ugh. Oh yeah, the reason why the M14 was never actually adopted as a fully auto platform, which if you go to South America, I believe, is where you'll find the majority of the fully auto M14s to ever exist or be made by the US government. Those are so inaccurate when you put them on full auto and so painful. And they just essentially threw them away after they made them. They were like, okay, that was dumb. But that paved the way for the M16. And, you know, the history that the M16 has. Just fun history stuff for you guys today. Why don't I just teach, you know, fun facts with Swish here, you know, fun facts with old Otto Rooney. Let's go. The M15, no, it actually was not designated as the M15. It was designated as the M14, but it was the M14A3. It was either the A3 or the A4. It was a weird designation like that. I know so much about the firearms industry and, like, classic American firearms because of just, like, my innate knowledge and need for dumbass fucking facts that, you know, it kind of encompasses any and everything that I've ever been, like, interested in. Kind of like there was a civilian version of the BAR that you could buy. That action was actually put into like 3 or 4 other firearms, but it was semi-auto. Dude, that guy, he is actually incredibly, like, just, he is so smart in terms of the, his war knowledge, his gun knowledge, just all of his innate knowledge in general is just, he's a very smart dude. And I'm not smart in that way by any way, shape, or form. Like, trivia nights, I actually suck at trivia nights. I know a lot of, like, dumb facts and just, like, very interesting things that stick in my brain for no apparent fucking reason. Like, this one will most likely stick with me for a really long time. But one of the most used and replicated, oh, I don't doubt that. I honestly don't doubt that. I think it was Drew Gooden that I watched who explained it really well, who was like, so that kind of knowledge and information and being able to pull stuff at will for trivia nights is a completely different set of like neural capacitors than what you need to just retain stupid fucking knowledge. It's actually a weird like science that people study, which makes no sense to me, man. I just want to be able to go to a pub bar night and do trivia correctly and not sound like a complete idiot when I'm like, I think that's the answer. I don't fucking know. But anyway, the largest form of like lab grown cells to ever exist and to ever be used in a medical environment was from a black woman in the 50s named Henrietta Lacks. And the reason why that was important was because her cells, her cancer cells, were taken when she was brought into Johns Hopkins University to be studied. And they took her cells without really like any knowledge, and they started replicating without telling anybody in her family that they were, you know, doing what they were doing. And it became a big old thing of like controversial shit. It's crazy. I mean, hell, phony, that shit can come in handy sooner or later, right? When you somehow get invited to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you're sitting there and that's the final question, like, you'll thank yourselves later, I guess. But the woman's name was Henrietta Lacks. The cells are considered HeLa cells. If you're in the medical field at all and you've ever heard of any sort of HeLa cells being used for anything, it's just a generic term for the cells that the lady came from. Or that the cells that came from Henrietta Lacks were just named HeLa, the first two letters of both her first and last name, because it was a shorthand for the secretary of the lady that was studying her. But taken without permission. Just kind of put in a tube and grown forever. Still used to this day. Also, there was another one that I was kind of focused on. And I copy and pasted it. I copy and pasted the article because it's so interesting to read about. The Edgewood Arsenal Human Experiments. I know I'm going kind of deep in the weeds on this, but in all actuality, when I am not, like, streaming or in school, if I'm not reading stuff or not, like, watching things about history and just crazy shit, I research just weird stuff that just kind of interests me, right? So one of these is the Edgewood Arsenal Human Experiments, okay? If you ever, I mean, it all depends on, it's legal and where I'm at, so. But the Edgewood Arsenal Human Experiments were done from 1948 to 1975. The U.S. Army Chemical Corps conducted classified human subject research at the Edgewood Arsenal facility in Maryland. The purpose was to evaluate the impact of low-dose chemical warfare agents on military personnel to test protective clothing, pharmaceuticals, and vaccines. These soldiers were not given a briefing on what was actually happening to them. All they were asked was, hey, we just need volunteers. That was it. That was it. They were never told of what was going to happen to them. They were never told of what experiments were going to happen to them. And what ended up happening is they were subjected to all sorts of different nerve agents, mustard gas, like the deadliest shit you can think of and the most diabolical sort of chemical warfare shit these guys were subjected to see if, like, yeah, if your gas mask works, to see if that protective clothing you have on right now is actually working for you. And they were never compensated in any way. Psychoactive agents, of course, this was during the height of MK Ultra, my dude, and this did feed in a little bit to the MK Ultra project. If you're ever interested in that, that is another heavy read to get into. But LSD, PCB, cannabinoids, and BZ. That's what it's called. It's Quaaludes. It's benzolate. It's Quaaludes. Which is interesting. But all of these guys were just kind of rounded up, and they were like, "Hey, we need 4 people." So, you know, they'd raise their hands. Those 4 people, all right, you're going to Maryland. You're going to be on a new assignment, top secret. Nobody's going to be able to talk about anything that goes on there, right? Imagine be in some PV2, some private, right? You just got your little skeeter wings and you're ripped right out of, you know, your very first unit, and they're just like, hey, we're gonna go experiment on you. And you can't do anything about it. It actually lives on to this day in the military still. The majority of experimental medical procedures are done in the military because military personnel are not allowed to sue the doctors that operate on them. Fun facts. That's why I never got like my teeth removed or any you know, any sort of invasive medical surgery. I never had that done in the military for a reason. Because, like, either A, you're getting a doctor that's legitimately just there to pay off his student debt. So he's just like, yeah, I'll become a doctor for the military and, you know, kind of half-ass his way through it. You know, the Army takes all kinds. They don't care of what good or bad of a doctor you are. You can join the Army. You can join the fucking military. It's crazy. It's crazy to think just that's how much your government cares about you if you're in the military. Oh, you're going in to get your appendix out? Well, this nutcase of a doctor decided that he wanted to try doing it with a golf club. He was trying some weird experiment on, hey, I bet you I could whack this thing out of this dude. And he literally got on top of the table with his golf clubs and just fucking whacks your appendix like right out of your guts after tearing you open. Oh, yeah, that may seem crazy, but that could potentially be a thing, right? And you couldn't sue for it. It's great. Oh, man. Just be like, oh, man, I have this new controversial experiment to do on this young feller. His eyes are going in two different directions. So I got a baseball bat and just whacked him over the head to see if it would do anything. Sure enough, man, his eyes are straight as shit. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there's so much crazy shit that, like, hasn't come to light. Whack-a-mole with teeth. Yo, Highland just discovered one of the best community goals I think I could have set up. I actually set that one up yesterday before my tweet today, Highlands, just in case you were curious. But yes, I will sing that song in its entirety. What? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Are you seriously? What? It's at 25% complete already? 4,500 phone. What are you guys doing? Holy shit. Y'all are legit gonna get me to sing this. Oh my god. 4,500 now. Jesus Christ. It is so close. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. That's big ups. There you go. There you go. And to make it even better, I will do it, right? I will do it. I will record it, and I will put it on Twitter as well. Like, I'll either put it on Twitter or I'll, like, I don't know, I'll upload it to YouTube so you guys have, like, an actual copy of your boy over here singing Let It Go. And I will sing that song with my fucking heart. You better believe it. I actually really enjoy that song. I think it's a good song. Just funnel everybody in here. Oh my god. I'm gonna, like, if it goes well and you guys actually get to it and I record myself doing this, because, like, I will take my mic and move it. I will set it up in a little section and, like, actually isolate it and record it properly for you guys, as properly as I can. Right? But I'll like, it'll be the start of my YouTube channel, I guess, for like the best of, for the Otter Fiesta Bungalow channel, you know? We'll keep Discord and Bungalow. Catch me on Tidal. I'm gonna have my own Tidal page at some point Oh my god. It keeps popping up now. It's like, yo, 5250? What the hell? 52.5. Well, we're almost halfway there. Actually, we're just about halfway there. Oh Lord. And I have other ideas for the song to come after Let It Go. Because the song will change after I do it. It'll be a one-time only thing. It's a one-time only deal. I will sing that song once, record it, do it properly so everybody has it forever. And then the next one, it's gonna be another Disney one. I can guarantee you that, because you bet your ass I will belt my heart out to I'll Make a Man Out of You. I will do every single part in that, including like the voices halfway through. I'm never gonna catch my breath. You know, those voices, I will do those as well. That's my next one. Okay, I'm not really the biggest Paul. Is it Paul Newman? I think it's Paul Newman that sings those. I'm not the biggest Paul Newman fan in terms of like singing his music. I'm more of like, I really enjoy the Disney songs from my childhood that have stuck in my head. Like, I'll do I Just Can't Wait to Be King. I could do that song 100%. I could very much do any of the Aladdin soundtrack. I actually, in one of my elementary schools, fun fact, I went to 8 different elementary schools and 5 different middle schools. If anybody's curious, 2 separate high schools. Oh my god. Oh, I will 100% do that. I will 100% do that. In fact, Phony, I bet you I could get a guitar backing for that. I could get someone to play live over Discord for me the Pokemon theme on guitar. I have a buddy that would do that for me. Legitimately. Yes. Like, I could ask my little brother to be like, hey, can you record a backing track for me with your saxophone for Let It Go? And he probably would. He'd hate his life, but he probably would. He's also the one that drew my emote, which is available now, if nobody has seen it. Just in case if nobody has seen it. I have an emote. An emote was confirmed. Is that good? Is that good? I need to fix the background on it. Yeah, that's it. That's my first one. The more you guys like, so the more subscribers, or it's subscription points, the more of those I get, and the more like bits donated I get, the more emotes I get, which is great. I need to fix that one though. I want it to not have that pink background. I just don't necessarily know how to export it out of all things Paint 3D to be able to get it all properly done and everything in terms of just being a stamp. Because it was like, upload it as a square, please. And I was like, okay, I'll upload it as a square. But that's Blobchamp for everybody. Holy shit, Mooney. Oh, that was funny as hell. Here, let me fix that for you. That was, dude, I don't know why that was so fucking funny to me, but that was good. Oh my god. Yeah, here, let me fix that. Every now and then Nightbot will catch just one thing that'll keep me from, like, you know, one person being posted or some shit like that. Logs. I fixed it for you. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, that's I was honestly looking to either do it that way. Okay, it's on Spotify. Awesome. Because I mean, I could have it even more like fair use by having one of my more talented friends, or family members do like a custom backing track for it. Spotify. Yeah, you got the title link for that, Mooney? Sorry, I'm kind of elitist. One viewer links. I need the master for that. I need the master variant of the backing track for Let It Go. Oh my god. Yo, that would be fun. The power glove variant? Yeah, I could actually have Phony, you don't know who Power Glove is? Really? They're oh my god, they're like one of the super classic metal cover bands for like nerdy shit. No. Oh my god, who just redeemed more? So did someone just redeem? Okay, no, nobody redeemed more. It just keeps randomly popping up. I thought I was gonna have to like warm my voice up real quick. um, but I could ask one of my buddies, Bredicus. He's been in here before. I could ask Bredicus if he would be so kind as to try doing a cover for it, and that could be our first collab. Is me singing? Actually, I'll see if he could do a backing track of "I'll Make a Man Out of You." That's like trudgy as all hell, dude. That would be awesome. How would you guys like that one? Just imagine. Let's get down to business. You know, just really rip into it that way. Oh my god, that would be a blast. I would 50% complete. What the shit? Who redeemed more? Who redeemed more? What? Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh shit, this is gonna be fun. I'm stoked for it though. I'm honestly like, I actually really enjoy singing that song. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. Highland is just legitimately just chipping away every 250 she gets. Just like, it's going in there. It's going in there. This motherfucker's gonna be singing this right now. Like, right now. But I also want to do it to where it's like, sooner or later start a, I don't know, like a reoccurring theme once a month or something, to where I do like karaoke for people. I would love to do some karaoke. I think that'd be a blast. I honestly think it would be a hoot to like sit here and have people request songs and for me to just like sing fucking songs for them. Because I could build a list of songs that I know or kind of sort of know that I could totally karaoke for people. Oh my god! Eagle, come on! Dude, it's... Oh my god, okay. Okay, I mean, it would be interesting. Yo, someone get Herman Lee on the phone. Let's try to raid Herman Lee and be like, Herman Lee, I'm gonna hit this. It's gonna happen. I need you to just back me. I just need a backing track of this song. I wonder if he would do that on his stream. Just be like, sure, why not? He seems like a cool guy. He definitely seems like a cool dude. Or get Davey504. We get Davey504 to do it. That would be even funnier. Have a bass, just a straight up bass line in the background and nothing else. Because I mean, I'm technically like, I'm a baritone. That's my singing voice. Because I have a very wide voice. And I am like classically trained in singing. Yeah, Davey504 just sitting there thumping a bass line along for the backtrack of Let It Go. Just like, you know, just listening to that. Oh, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. It'd be like almost a Latin variant of Let It Go. If you did it right. That would sound so cool. That would sound really neat. Let it flow. Let it flow. Your exhaust gas is not restricted no more. That's what happens when you cut the mufflers off of your car. Instead of like actually adding a pipe or anything to it and a restriction. Nah, you're just letting it flow, dude. Oh man. Let it flow. Let it flow. I also have to kind of decide if I'm gonna do it in like my falsetto and do the like actually hit the Liza Minnelli notes. Um, which I mean, technically speaking, I can. I just have to like really work my vocal cords out beforehand to do it. Or should I do it in more of like an actual baritone's like singing voice? Because I have a lot of different ways I can sing music. I have a lot of different like voices there. Just bobbing my head to it, get instantly DMCA'd. Yeah, that would be perfect. Because I can't be DMCA'd for doing my own cover of a song. I can't be DMCA'd for that, which is good. Which is good. Covers are fine. Which technically me singing that is a cover, so like, you know, just as long as I'm not using the official Disney backing music to it, I think it's even better. Which is why I'm kind of like, yeah, let's see if I can get someone to play guitar or saxophone on it. Like, that would be neat. Because I think getting my little brother to sit here and play saxophone for me, well, like, you know, me singing it, I think that would be pretty fun. Guitar! And then I learned to play the guitar. I've tried learning to play the guitar multiple times. But my brain just doesn't work that way in terms of like left and right and all that. And he had himself a guitar. I really like how like y'all one person noticed the new like goal, the new reward thing, and like we literally got there in the span of a day. Oh, I love how diabolical you guys are. It's fantastic. It's my favorite. My Twitter is gonna end up being so interesting in terms of the amount of content that's on there. Like all my VODs and you know older videos. Gonna be fucking gold. People are gonna be like, yo, why is this his best of? It's like halfway through a zombies gameplay. What is he doing? Oh, he stood up, like walked away, and then sang like his rendition of "Let It Go," just in the middle of a fucking game. It was great. We can make that happen though. I'm stoked now. You guys have my like idea juices flowing up there. In terms of like coming up with fun stuff to incentivize you guys, you know, or give you like little rewards to do. Word amigo, have very good luck with your stream. I will most likely see you in a little bit. Don't get too spooked, amigo. And have fun. Ah, the good old headless zombie is still coming at me. Man, I am honestly going to be able to get all of the camos for all of the TAC rifles today. Good lord. I don't think I've ever moved this fast through. Well, take that back. Shotguns went very quick. I did shotguns before I started streaming, and that stuff went so fucking fast. I didn't know what to do with myself. I'm trying to think of other weird songs that I could do. Let's see, for my European audience, Eamons, Eamon, or Iman, Iman, is that how you pronounce his name? Fuck you. Which is the name of the song? Never gave him head. Fuck what I said, don't mean shit now. Fuck the presents, might as well throw them out. Fuck all those kisses, they didn't mean jack. Fuck you, you hoe. I don't want you back. Such a good song. Anybody remember that awesome early 2000s hit? Kind of like, what was it? Tim McGraw and, was it Nelly? It was Nelly. Tim McGraw and Nelly was the first rap and country crossover. Sing Old Town Road for you guys. How about that? But I do have a pretty good library of just random songs up here. Like I could do some Rise Against. I actually know some Rise Against that I could do. That wouldn't be too bad. for a little bit of a change up on people, just like, okay, so you went from Let It Go to like Rise Against. That's kind of weird. Don't you dare, phony. Don't you dare. That would be so disrespectful. I would be in so much pain having to do something like that. Not gonna lie. Honestly, not gonna lie. And you know, I honestly wish I would have thought this through a little bit more, because I would have gone and found like a white dress that would have fit me to sing that song in. You bet your ass I would go all out. Get a white wig and put that on. Just keep my facial hair the way it is and sing fucking Let It Go in a super high falsetto. You know? Never see me cry. Here I stand. Yeah. I can hit it. I can actually hit it. So, like, you know, I could sing it that way. I'll put it out on Twitter. I'll actually make it a poll to see how I sing it. Because if I do it in falsetto, it's obviously not going to sound as good as what it's going to be in, like, my natural singing voice. Because, you know, my natural singing voice is a hell of a lot lower. Naturally. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I still think I'll Make a Man Out of You is going to be a real banger. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Now thinking about it, Donny Osmond was like the king of Disney singing back in the day. He was the one that originally sang I'll Make a Man Out of You. That's I'm not sure if that's his IP. If he was the one that wrote that song, but I know he's the one that performed it. He's the main singer for it. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I full at school for cutting GM. This guy's got me scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. We are men, we must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon. Now I have that song stuck in my fucking head. That's terrible. Yo, that was a lot of Simtax. Holy shit. I blew those zombies right the fuck up. I said, nah, go home. Go home. I will take your lunch money. Go home. I will make fun of your mother. Your mother is a woman. That's such a dumb joke. Oh my god. 2021 your mama variant. Yeah, well, your mama's a woman. Oh! He just misgendered your mama! Why, thank you! Just took for fucking ever to kill you, bud. Dude, I don't even have enough to up my level right now. It's not fantastic. I like seeing, so I have a chat window that sits on my overlay so I can actually like read stuff without taking my eyes off the game. Um, and it's just taunting me now with this 8K raised. And I will say I do realize I did this to myself. Like I am fully self-aware enough to be like, yes, I did this to myself. But it's all in fun. We will have fun. Woohoo! Run! No! You shall not kill me! I said, will you kill me? She said only partially, and then she turned me into a zombie. It was a bad fucking reference. I love fishing more. But you ain't a fan of fishing? Ah. There's no bad days when you're fishing, am I right? That's what I think. I would say that is wrong. But I'm fishing for fishies. Really good album by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Why am I tripping up on that? If you don't know who King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is, they're only one of the most talented musical acts to come out of the 2010s. Legitimately. They have albums in like every genre. And they aren't like weird or super experimental-esque albums. They're actually really good albums. Like they did a full metal one. And it's like it's so good. I really like it. It has a song called Self-Immolate, which is one of my favorite like metal songs. It's so weird. Self-Immolate. They're from Australia, Phony. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They performed a Tiny Desk concert, if I remember correctly. But Fishing for Fishies is like regarded as one of their best albums, and it's like a jazz album. But they've done a metal album, a jazz album. They're working on one that's more of like an indie kind of experimental album, which like I'm super stoked to see where it goes. KG was their last release last year, and that one was pretty good. It was a little bit more under like the experimental sun, but it was mainly rock. But if y'all have never heard of good old King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, I would highly recommend giving them a little listen. Ah! This thing does so much damage when you finally pack-a-punch it and level it up. It's fucking grody, dude. Plus, it was like super easy to get the headshots with it. because it's so fucking just powerful. Okay, give me something neat there, Bo. That's pretty neat, I would say. Just sit here and throw tomahawks at him. Come on down to The Price is Right. See, I knew I was going to complete that contract without fucking too much hassle or effort to go into it. Right? Right? The price is wrong, bitch. And here you've got a new car. That was Bob Barker's announcer's voice. What was his name? Bob Barker's announcer's voice. Bob Barker announcer. Roddy was the guy's name. I shit you not. Robert Ray Roddy was his name. And he's the one that did the voice. He was an American radio and television announcer. He was primarily known for his role as an offstage announcer on game shows. Among the shows he announced are CBS game shows Woo and Press Your Luck. On top of like being Bob Barker's, was he the behind the scenes one? I thought he was. Yeah, he was. A new car. No, Johnny Olson. Sorry, it was Johnny Olson. He was accompanied by a series of announcers, beginning with Johnny Olson, followed by Rod Rowdy and Rich Fields. So Rich Fields is the current one. He is the current, still to this day, like voice for The Price is Right. So if you ever listen to it and you're like, I wonder why that guy sounds so familiar. He's been doing it for fucking ever. He's been doing it for like the past, shit, I don't know, 30 years, 20 years. And he's the one with the really distinctive voice. Kind of like in the Pacific Northwest, there's a car dealership up there. And you get car commercials. And the guy talks like this. Come on down to Ron Tonkin Kia. Home of the best deals to this day. And that's exactly how he would talk. And now I have my like throat stuck in the announcer voice. Oh my god. Scotman go. Yeah, sure. You know, I don't think I've actually ever heard the Scotty Man go. Because, like, I know in Oregon we have like 3 or 4 that are really distinctive, and then of course, like, everybody has, for some fucking reason, everybody has a Shane Company. The Shane Company. Across from the Washington Square Mall. Open Monday through Friday till 8. Saturday, Sunday till 5. Online at shaneco.com. Yo, that's fucking fantastic. A bad Charizard costume with a commercial? Hell yeah. I just love, I honestly just love, like, the whole concept and theory behind these guys doing those voices. Especially if you, like, talk to them in person. If you've ever met one of those guys that's, like, big on a radio in your local town, they're all kind of weird. In terms of, like, the voices they actually do, and their real life voice, their IRL voice. Because even your most beloved and cherished voice actors, they all have, like, their real voice and then their, like, voice acting voice, right? the best person you can see is Seth MacFarlane with that, actually. Because he's not necessarily the man of many voices. Like, it's not like he's super overly talented in terms of his voice. He's just really good at changing and tweaking a certain particular set of voices 3 or 4 times to create, like, you know, a different character or a different voice. Or he'll just mold 1 or 2 into another one. But voice acting is such an interesting, like, business anyway, in terms of the way it operates and the way the hierarchy is. And, you know, you can have one voice actor doing, like, 19 commercials and, like, 4 actual voiceover where they are creating a voice and being a character. They can do, like, you know, 3 separate shoots for 4 different things in a day. And be in just one studio doing the same thing, which surprisingly the work from home environment has led to a lot of voice actors being able to be used even more universally, because all these other companies are reaching out to them like, hey, we're not going to take you to the studio. Instead, we're looking for, you know, someone seasoned that already has the equipment to do it. And they'll hire these big name voice actors, you know, just kind of out of the blue to voice, you know, like commercials and shit. But I mean, there's a lot of them that are very solidified in the voice acting game that won't ever really kind of go away. Like John DiMaggio. John DiMaggio has been in the game so long. I doubt he'll ever really do like commercials ever again unless it's for his own like character. John DiMaggio is also just like a god in terms of voice acting. No, he's not. He's not related to Joe DiMaggio, but he's Bender. He's Bender from Futurama. You know? He's also Jake the dog. And at one point in time, he played both in one episode. Because they had, like, a cameo where they walk past Finn and Jake, and they're, like, locked up inside of a dungeon. And they're like, help us! And he's just like, nah! And he walks past them, and he's laughing. Crazy stuff. Oh, that would be cool. Get one of the blue ones and just kind of paint him as BMO. Hell yeah, dude, I love BMO. One of the best, like, just one of the best characters from a TV show, either kid or, you know, whatever. It's definitely BMO. Done so well, so well. Which that voice actor or voice actress, yeah, however they go by, is also in We Bare Bears as like a recurring character. Is one of the only recurring human characters that has like been around since season 1. Plus, same voice as Lady Rainicorn, if I remember correctly, as well. It's her speaking Korean is Lady Rainicorn's voice. Right? Ice Bear is unimpressed. There's also, like, you want to talk about big name voice actors? Holy shit, are there big name voice actors in We Bare Bears? That's like the show that after Adventure Time ended and they stopped having so many cameo spots available, they were just like, go straight into that. Oh, Tara Strong does she voices like fucking everybody, but no, she's not the voice. I'm trying to think of the she's the she's like a kid that hangs out with the bears, and she's Korean. Her parents are super Korean. And that's like a part of the show. But it's not Tara Strong that voices her. We Bare Bears. It is... I've got a cat coming my way. Funny thing, Estelle does the voice, or Estelle does the opening. Charlene Yee. That is the voice. Charlene Yee. She plays Chloe Park. Chloe is that's the same voice of BMO. If you're ever curious, that is she's the same one that does the voice of BMO. Right? Yeah, she's over here. She's staring at me. She's like, "Hey, hey, bro, hey, hey, what up? Hey, let me get that lap." And I'm just like, you know, don't really feel it. Yeah, is that good stuff to lay on? She's laying on all sorts of stuff. Yeah, there's just tons of stuff for you to lay on there, kid or cat. Oh, itch the back, huh? That's just too good. It's just too good. She's like, I wanna get on your lap. Here she comes. Ready? She's probably gonna just jump across. Probably do it this way. But Tara Strong, she does the voice of, um, she was the voice of Timmy, if I remember correctly. Timmy Turner. She was also the voice of a lot of, like, one or two of the main ponies from My Little Pony. Um, God, she's the voice of everybody. Raven and Teen Titans. Yep. No, Greta Lacey is Raven. Tara Strong is Starfire, which it's Gray. Her name's not DeLacy anymore. It's Gray something else. Or it's Gray DeLacy Long. Longe. Something like that. Which, like, she's also the voice of Azula. Yeah. Gray DeLacy is the voice of Azula, and, like, legitimately, just one of the most villainous-esque voices out there. It's so great. I love just her dry, monotone voice. She was also Buttercup from... Oh, Bubbles. Tara Strong was Bubbles. Yeah. I know a lot of voice actors and actresses. Holy shit. Just over here like, yeah. Gotta just remember them all from my childhood, you know? Oof. That seems highly annoying. I mean, at least you can win the games, though. If that's, like, one of the biggest aspects of it, at least you can win those. You know? Oh, with any single player. Okay. Is it any single player in the game? So you have to do both of those in a game, is you have to win it and get 2 blocks with any player? If that's the case, dude, that's something. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I am so glad that I'm just cruising through all these camos and all that so quick on this today. It's so nice. Yeehaw! Also, the fact that this line of sight right here is just god tier in terms of being able to fucking see everything and just get headshots like it's nothing. I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing sniper rifles now, because I have a feeling it's gonna be fairly easy with this line of sight, in all honesty. Fucking stop moving so much, you cunt. Jesus. Oh, look at that. Through the wall. Just wall bang him. Just catch me a wee little wall bang. No big deal. Yo, what'd you do? Did you just complete it? I definitely... Oh, I do have enough salvage to be able to finally fucking get this leveled up and out of this peasant tier rare. Good old peasant tier, am I right? Man, that guy traveled far and fucking wide to find me. He was going all over the place. Oh, nice! Yo, grand prize it up, homie. What'd you win? What cards did you pull from that? Because I assume it's cards. You just pulled like one of the heaviest fucking cards you can possibly pull in game. Damn. That'll be some good money. In terms of if you're gonna sell it, which I assume you're gonna sell it. Oh, 48, 2 more levels to go, man. We're fucking getting there. Do you happen to watch Heavy D Sparks? Ah, gotcha. So that keeps people from just selling the big price stuff. Okay. So in Forza Horizon, though, you can actually take and sell on the auction house cars that you, like, earn for seasonal stuff and stuff like that, which is kind of neat in terms of you can make a shit ton of money on it. I don't know why, though. My game doesn't allow me to, like, list my stuff very high at all, which is highly annoying. But it's like, yeah, I have a car that's legitimately selling for like 9 million on the auction house, and you won't let me go above 25,000 with it? Yeah, I'm gonna keep this fucking car. Because it just ups the value of my garage in total. I have almost every car in the game in terms of like seasonal rewards and all that. I played way too much Forza. I have all the DLC for it as well. Just because, like, the DLC for Forza is actually decent. Especially the Lego map that they did. The Lego map was legitimately one of my favorite renditions of any sort of crazy shit Forza has done so far. Oh, damn. That is a lot of fucking RNG. There you go. Shit, dude. That's a pretty good, you know, that's a pretty good reward for fucking sitting there and playing so much the past few days, I guess. Is pulling a 97. Because, like, from what you've told me so far, it's, you know, 97's really good. Like, that's definitely something you kind of want to shoot for on it. I'm legitimately 2 levels away from 50. I think I'm almost 1 level away from 50. Double weapon XP is the most broken thing. Who is it? Is it LeBron? Did they have a LeBron card ranked higher than a MJ card? Because that definitely seems like a 2K thing to do. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Which, like, when I was still in the corporate world and I was sitting there in front of a TV that played nothing but ESPN all day, I can tell you that when this fucking pandemic first hit, sports were all canceled and all that shit. You know how many debates I heard about people's fucking fantasy teams of all time? Like, well, if you had Wilt Chamberlain together with Michael Jordan from, the 96 season, you have this and that and the other thing, and it's just like, I don't give a shit about this. It got so annoyed and so convoluted at one point that it was just like, legitimately, you're sitting here and trying to debate for the 15th time today if Michael Jordan would be better than LeBron James in their primes. Who the fuck cares? Like, yeah, it's cool to imagine that, but being that this is the 19th time you fucking argued this in the past 3 weeks, like, I really don't want to hear it. Okay, bye. Yep, you can't get comfy on my lap right now. Who's the 98 overall, Phony? Because I would assume that a 98 would be a Michael Jordan of some sort. Either a Michael Jordan or a LeBron James. It's a Dwayne The Rock Johnson card. I'm on fire! Oh, it's not good! Kawhi, really? Damn! Dude, that sounds fucking intense. But I mean, a Kawhi Leonard card. That's, what are you eating? What are you finding? What are you trying to eat? Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you yelling at? Now she's yelling at me for like no reason. Oh, damn. Damn. So you haven't technically got him and you don't have a chance to get him, is that what you mean? And like by Friday you'll never be able to get him again? Because that's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy to me to have a Kawhi Leonard card, that high, although he is a fantastic player. He's a very well-rounded player. In terms of both offensive and defensive, Too much fucking time. Just sinking all of it into nothing but that. Because I assume level 40 is a pretty good hill to climb. I feel you. I feel you on that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't bust my ass for something like that. But if he's like the highest, they'll... Oh, it's only so far. So they'll add more. Oh, cool. So like something you can technically do. It's just you're gonna spend a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of effort trying to do it. Because that's essentially where I am currently. Because I mean, like, I could try to grind to get to 500 by the end of the week. But yeah, it's not realistically gonna happen. I could. It's just not realistic by any means. Ah. Because, like, for me, it would be... like, say, buying the battle pass. That's I consider that an investment into my time of playing Call of Duty by buying the battle pass because, well, I most definitely am gonna take advantage of that 10%, you know? As I've obviously shown. You only have to play a lot to do that. Like, a lot. I think I've almost hit, like, I think I'm over 200 hours now for streaming. Oh. And they only have X amount of those agendas for the day, I take it? It's not like... Or is it like a weekly thing that it updates on? Ah, fucking die already. Oh, another one just spawned. Oh, that was fucking perfect timing. Ah, gotcha. I mean, that... God, there's so many places then that you can get, you know, things to do or stuff just for that game that that is so much content. Especially if you're massive into collecting stuff, which, I mean, the majority of sports fans are fans of collecting memorabilia in some way, shape, or form, so... I don't fault it! I totally fucking get it. Oh, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Which, like, I mean, that's the same thing with, like, sitting on double weapon XP tokens and shit, you know? You can just sit on them for later on. And then just rake in the sweet, you know, nothingness of XP. Rake it all in. Hello, zombie. Oh, very true. Yeah, that'd be annoying as shit. That would definitely be annoying. What are you doing? You're looking so rude. Just looking at the cat, and she's just looking like an asshole, man. She's looking like she's ready to fuck someone's glasses off the table. And this is why I still run Ring of Fire. Just in case if you're ever curious. I run Ring of Fire because, like, in situations like that where you just have a big-ass horde, it makes you more powerful. Ooh, he whacking me. You know the worst part about doing sniper rifles, like, later on, is gonna be just the fact that it's single shot. And it's gonna take for fucking ever for, you know, sitting there and mashing the button, waiting for that shit to fucking level up. Oh. My index finger is already sore from this. We're getting there, though. I can't wait to flex so hard with that Dark Aether, though. That's gonna look so good. Because I really like the Dark Aether camo. I think it's a really cool, like, adaptive sort of camo. Which they are going to be bringing out an adaptive camo in the next season. Like, one that's actually, you buy it, and it's like, the more kills you get with X, Y, or Z, the, you know, it changes to a different color. And it's like a radiant color. Or a gradient color. Cursed. Cursed. That was cursed. Oh well. We only have one more level to go. And I think it's like a half level. In all honesty. I don't even think it's a full ass level. And then once we have that unlocked, all we gotta do is not get hit. And sit there and spam it for a minute and be good. And then we move on to the AUG. Two? Three? I'm on 393. Phony, we might be getting to 400 tonight. There is a possibility for it. Someone's windows are getting broken again tonight. Jesus. Ooh. Oh, this is the one with the rangefinder built in. Ooh. God, I'm almost tempted to put that one on there. Because it adds to the equipment drop rate. Makes you slower, though. Which doesn't make very much sense. Let's put that on there. That'll reduce, like, all the recoil. Ooh. That just makes it faster. It's really all it does. Body. I like this one. I do like that one, so I'll use that. Handle. Serpent. Nah. And then stock. We have the SAS combat one now, which is a good one. Not gonna lie. It is actually really good, especially for movement speed. It's really great for DMRs is what I've seen. Just lowers your hipfire accuracy. Yeah, I'll do the SAS. Plus it looks better. Yeah, we have everything unlocked. I could put a cool camo in here. Which one should I do, Phony? Which one do you like? I can do the blue tiger. I know you like the blue tiger one. That doesn't look too bad. Fucking cheetah print. Man, this is actually a massive canvas to have, like, a paint job on it. Which doesn't look bad by any means. Ooh. That actually looks executive as fuck. If that makes any sense. Teak. That one looks good. We'll do the banished. Banished looks funky. The big dots? Okay, I'll do the big dots. The bravado. Or that one, the maniac. Because the bravado is pretty cool. We're almost there. Look at that. Look at that. We're a quarter of the way there already. Maniac. Gotcha. I'll change that up, Phony. Let's see. Maniac. Oh, accessories. What should we put on here? I'm gonna put the duck. Of course, you gotta have the duck. The daddy duck. Just have all the spots filled. Just have them all filled in. Okay, so I did do that one pretty quick. Quack, quack. Let's try... Let's do this. Let's try to do that one again. I can do the tomahawk one. I only need 6 more kills with it. But I'm actually going to hit the bathroom real quick before starting the next round because I've almost been sitting here for 2 straight hours. So I will be right back. What? What you do? Why are you screaming up? Buttercup, yeah, can't you see? Wanna go in a world. What? Yeah? That was a long screen. That was a long screen. You still have food. You still have food, you ding dong. Come yell at me when it's actually a problem. Alright? Do you understand? Do you understand, kid or cat? Whack, whack. 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 That's what ducks sound. Whack. Whack, 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 whack. I'm a duck call myself. Okay, so we should knock out the last level for this M14, the DMR14. We should knock the last level off really quick, and then be able to just stand upstairs and do nothing but not get hit, and fucking sling some lead down range, and get a shit ton of kills, and be able to knock out all those final camos. We're so close. We are so close. Because the AUG, we should be able to do it within 30 rounds with the AUG as well. Which is good. Because the AUG, I mean, the AUG's alright. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the AUG. I'll be honest, I like it. Just, you know, I just want to move on to LMGs. Because LMGs are so much more fun. Being able to sit there and just chug during a round, running slower than shit, taking forever to reload. It's the best. LMGs. Everybody should buy one. Eat ass, Seabass. Ah! God, it almost seems like it's longer for some reason. God damn it. I got it like 3 times in a row in the last game. Maybe it takes you have to go through 1 round on it to be able to actually make the jump. Does that seem like too much for Activision, though? It is where you will find your mates. Nice, dude. Just all about the luck today, I guess. And then there's me, where it's like, you know, I kind of used to fit the whole thing of like, if there was a such thing as bad luck, like that's all I have. But I don't know. This year it's kind of changed. Which I mean is cool. You know, it's nice to have a little bit better luck than the past few years. Because, like, I'm actually enjoying school. I'm actually making headway with streaming, which is really cool. You know? There's just a lot of stuff. I'm honestly really curious to... I think I'll do another poll on Twitter as well. Like, after I do, um, after I do Let It Go, I'll do another one of, like, three songs I want to do for the next go-around. It's just gonna become a thing where all I do is sing covers of songs. I should just put it on TikTok. Make a lot of money. Look at me just pinging rounds off these guys. Ping. Ping. I can just hold it right here and just wait for him to come. Ping. The head sway is annoying. Not gonna lie. It's kind of annoying. Hurry up! Let me kill you quicker. Come to me so I can kill you quicker. Please? I'll ask nicely, zombies. Can you please come over here? Ah! Oh, I am turning them reactors on. Let's go. Ether reactor, planetary, planetary, ether reactor, planetary, planetary, ether reactor. A zombie in the reactor. Zombie in the... Collector taking damage. Collector taking damage. Collector taking damage. Ether reactor, planetary, planetary, ether reactor, planetary. Die, damn you! You are taking too long to die, zombies. Please hurry up. I want to play with you now. Oh yeah, hit it, daddy. Oh, Aether Reactor online now. Oh, phony, I also figured out exactly what the head gets you. It unlocks that safe that is inside the Colonel's office, which I have stared at quite a few times. And wondered, like, what the fuck does this thing do? Well, it gives you a perk. It gives you a free perk, kind of like staring at the other the bear, the teddy bear. Yeah. That is a man's head. I decided to finally bite the bullet and look it up and see who it or what it does. And yeah, sure enough, that is exactly what it does. Kind of neat though, you know? Kind of neat. So I honestly think that intel that's right there on the table is different every time. Because I can guarantee I have had different numbers each and every time I've activated that thing. So that's why I still activate it like every time I play, is just to make sure that it's actually like counting. Because I did get one of the last one of the last found pieces of intel. You do it halfway through the Easter egg, which is kind of annoying. Bye-bye, zombies. Yeet. Yeet. Yahoo! At least I leveled this up really quickly this time. Schmot me! Schmot me! Pop that on. It's proven to be effective! Shoot from the hip! You'll kill him. It'll just take a hell of a lot longer. Woohoo! Ah. I will take some of that. Just a little bit. Yeah, well, a handful or two, you know. Just give me some of that ammo. Slut. Ah, he did. Oh, really? You want to throw hands? Okay. That explosion says otherwise, amigo. Not gonna lie there, Chief. Oh, look at that full power already. It only takes 5 rounds. You can do it in 4. What are those bullets? Radioactive or something? Is that how they cut through Soviet steel, huh? Is that what it is? Is that it's because it's radioactive, isn't it? It's got uranium in it. It's got radium in it. It's got something in it. I know. I can smell it. I can smell it with my own two sniffers, you know, my own 2 nostrils. I got 2 of them. See him fucking sniff it. But I killed them all. My bad. Oops. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to keep my team members alive. But instead, I was the one that led to them dying. That's Peck for you, boys. That's Peck for you. What an asshole. The game has been so kind with Carpenter today. I think that's like the 15th one I've gotten. Just die already! Can you hurry up and shuffle faster? Yeah! Shuffle! Yeet. So, Phony, there's a new short circuit video that came out today. Where Linus is reviewing a new Asus ROG monitor. It's 1440p. I think it's 37, or it's either 32 or 37 inches. It's a flat panel, but it's IPS. It's like super low latency, G-Sync, everything. Super, super cool. And I was sitting there and I was like, huh. Besides the fact that this thing's $700, if I ever get to the point where I could just afford monitors like that, I might actually forgo doing a ultra wide with like a few other monitors. Instead, get 2 massive monitors like that and just be good with it. Because sure, I mean, I probably wouldn't like it as much as smaller monitors because I'm 50. Here we go. Because I'm so conditioned to using smaller, you know, 20-inch monitors. And I mean smaller in quotations there, depending on, you know, whatever. Because I think my monitors are 24-inch. Let's see. Yeah, 24-inch 60 Hz monitors. Set upgrade to 37, that is massive. That would be one hell of a step up. Just to be like, yeah, you know, it's the equivalent of 60 some odd inches together. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. But why the fuck not, right? Why not go as to the moon as possible? I think it would be a blast to have 2 big ass monitors like that. Be able to old man it up and turn my text size bigger so I can, you know, read a little smoother. But yeah, Phony, if you haven't watched that video, I'd recommend it, dude. It's pretty impressive. I was just like, oh damn, I want that. Oh, there's the first one. One down, 5 to go. Camos, I mean. There you go. What? You you don't like playing the same game over and over and over again? It's so much fun. Think of all the cards you could win though. Unless you've done like all the stuff you can actually do today. Die already. Stop fooling around and just fucking fall over and die already. You son of a bitch. You damn headless zombie, I took your head off. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Woo! Ooh, more armor. I haven't gotten hit yet, so like I can't use it. Oh my god. Ah, no, you can't catch me, nerd. Nerd. What are you doing? What are you licking? The cat's licking the couch for some reason. Just like randomly, she's like, hey dude, watch this. Starts licking it. Why? Why are you so weird? Why are you so weird, Kitter Cat? Yes, you. Yeah, yes, you, ma'am. Hey, you! Hey, you, ma'am! Don't you know what you're doing? It's a Queen song. Fight from the inside out. Take from the rear. Fight from the inside out. That is off of the album News of the World, which is also the album that We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions come from. It also has one of my favorite Queen songs of all time on it, which is, what is it? Is it Spread Your Wings? Because Sammy was slow, just watching the show over and over again. Knew it was time, he made up his mind. God, there's so many good songs off of that album. Leave his dead life behind. His boss said to him, boy, you better begin to get those crazy notions right out of your head. Cat, don't you know who you are? There are so many other songs by Queen that a lot of people don't know for some fucking reason. But their entire discography, if you sit there and listen to all of the songs that they've done, they have so many other bangers. Like, I would have loved to heard Spread Your Wings live. Like, oof. That would have been fantastic. Kind of like people who went and saw it, or who bought tickets to see Joy Division for their first US tour. Yeah, that was short-lived. Sadly. But hey, we got a New Order out of that. If anybody likes New Order. This cat is staring me down, dude. She's like, yo, homie, I want that lap. She's watching the door for some reason. I want that ammo. Okay, there's two. I just gotta be, like, as careful as possible. I completely forgot to bring up yesterday. So when I went grocery shopping on Saturday, that's kind of the day I normally do all my grocery shopping. We'll just go to our Kroger and you know, do our thing. Uh but fucking Real Big Fish came on when we were when we were checking out. And I was just like, yo, what the hell? They're legitimately playing some ska up in here. Let's go. I'm about to start skanking in the fucking aisle. I need some more weaponized trombones, please. Bam, 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 bam. Right? Right? And that's nothing with modern science. That is nothing with modern science. Which, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I will ever, you know, I'll ever live to see 100, because I might. There might be a possibility of that. You know, I could potentially be one of the rarities of my, like, genetic bloodline that allows me to live past, like, 60 years old. You know, actually, my oldest living relative, actually, my oldest relative up to a point, as far as I've known, it was like 92. And that is a rare fucking case. But what's even crazier to think about, Phony, is there's people alive that were allowed to vote in the last election that read about 9/11 in a history book. That to me is legitimately, like, there's a whole ass generation of people that that is their only exposure to it, is from history. Whereas, like, everybody else lived it. Like, my little brother, he wasn't alive during 9/11. Woo! Okay, there's three. We're halfway there. Actually, I think we only need two more left. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, Squidward on a chair. What? Cat's staring at me like, what are you doing? Which, I mean, we're most likely going to have a generation of people that lives, you know, has like a higher percentage of being in your hundreds than anybody else, just because of, you know, our life expectancy is going up. Which is honestly also mind-boggling to think about, you know? What's even crazier is, like, we had people in our generation that were alive during the Civil War. Like, early in our generation that actually, like, lived through the Civil War. The fact that there are actually people and recordings and pictures of people from the Civil War still mind boggles me. That was in the that was in the like mid to late 1800s. And that's also crazy to me. That, like, that technology has been around. We're at such a weird period in time. We really are. We're too advanced for our own needs. What's also crazy to think about, Phony, is we will see the first person land on Mars. Like, we will live long enough to see the first person land on Mars and walk on Mars. Isn't that crazy? Because that's like 10, 15 years away. Oh, the artillery strike is so fucking broken. Oh, one more. We have one more left. One more camo, Phony. Woo! That's so painful to think about, dude. That's so painful to think about. Like, that makes me feel old. The fact that within 4 years I'm going to be 30 is actually painful to me in terms of, like, I still feel like a fucking kid. Like, I still feel like I need parental guidance on a lot of stuff. You know? I'm trying to play video games for a living. Like, that doesn't seem very adult-like to me. But here I am. You know? It's just, it's crazy. What's even crazier to think that, like, we also, our generation did not get drafted into anything. We're one of the very few generations. Look at that Golden Viper. We're done. We're done with this DMR, baby. Fuck out of here. It's AUG time, amigo. You want to know what's funny though? We're gonna do a little cheeky. We're gonna do a little cheeky thing right here, Phony. Ready for this? Right? Yo, I love telling that to people, being that I'm in college. And I'm like, yeah, so, you know, when I was in high school, and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, when I was in high school 7 years ago. It just boggles people's minds, which is kind of funny. They're just like, this guy's old. And I'm like, no, I'm honestly not. I've literally just got an entire round in the military, like one contract in the military, and then went to college. It's weird to be. It's like, I don't know. It makes some students, they're just like, oh, that's weird, and it's like, well, you're weird. Oh, what branch was he in? Not that I know which. Like, the military is very small in terms of the population. Ah, Navy. My dad was Navy. He was the only one in, like, my most immediate family line that, like, did not go Army. Which is pretty funny. He still gets a lot of shit for it. But he was a medic. It was a DAC. DAC! DAC! Then there's me, the fucking welder. Just shows you how much, yeah. Yeah. Our family is a very interesting. That's good for your eyes. What up, Doc? Which, funny enough, that was propaganda made by the government to help sell more carrots because there was a lot of surplus carrots during rationing for World War II. So they used that as a marketing thing to sell a shit ton of carrots. as like a staple food and to get more people to eat them. So they came up with the whole ploy of carrots are good for your eyes. Yeah, eat a lot of carrots. It helps your night vision and all that. Completely made up. It does not help your eyes. It has vitamins in it, and those vitamins help your eyes, but carrots themselves don't inherently just magically help your eyes. I was forced into the scope. I don't like it. I can re-roll it if I wanted to, but that requires me to leave this area. And I'd much rather try to get this AUG fucking finished up here in a second. Which I'm not sure if I've unlocked all the camos for it up until this, but I might have. I can't remember. I know I'm almost done with it. Right? Exactly. Exactly. It was a fucking ploy. It's nothing but a lie. Carrots are a lie. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and just go down. Actually, no, let's exfil. Let's go ahead and exfil. I've got nothing else to die for. Yeet. Dude, I love carrot cake. That's what I had for my birthday. Was carrot cake. I'm such an old man. I'm honestly such an old man. But it's funny too though, because every time our family eats carrot cake, it always reminds us of like our great grandmother or my great grandmother. She was just such a kook, and that was her favorite cake. And she would kind of just force everybody to have carrot cake, whether they liked carrot cake or not, because it was all up to her. Ah! No, you bastards. The fuck out of here. At least I'm exfilling and not just dying. 47. 3 levels left to go on this. So the reason why I'm exfilling instead of just going, or instead of just continuing on, is because I don't like the specs of this AUG at all. It's fucking terrible. I really like Red Velvet as well. And I can't wait to try it because I bought it on Saturday, but I have funfetti cake, but it's Oreo funfetti cake. So it's a white cake with Oreo pieces in it. I'm so stoked to make that. Oh, I just didn't want to cook it last night or bake it last night because like my dogs were sore after that cooking stream, dude. Yo, I'm so stoked to fucking try it. Yeah. Because those Cheetos, like the Cheetos mac and cheese that I did, kind of eh. Very eh. It wasn't necessarily the best. Whoa! She's big yawning at me. She's screaming at me. Look at that. We've already gotten 2 gold camos so far today, Phony. 2 full-ass gold camos. On top of, like, leveling everything up insanely fast. We finally have the 35-round speed mag. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Alright, so. We are going to put the Silix on there. I do already like what we have going. This is a very powerful AUG setup, oddly enough. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Keep the 54 round drum on. Yeah, keep that. Stock. I think I'm going to go with this. Shooting, yeah, shooting and moving speed. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, reticle. Make sure to change that to Apex. And then let's see what camos I have. Got that. I don't have all the headshots. Okay. What else did I have? Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, and I only need 200 headshots. That's 10 rounds. Oh no, that's 20 rounds. Yeah. So I'll be able to get camo on the like this on this last round. And then I'll have the Plague Diamond for TAC, dude. We'll be halfway there. We'll be fucking halfway there. Look at that. We'll be 6 out of 9. 2/3 of the way. Which is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. And then yeah, we move on to doing LMGs and then sniper rifles. The LMG is legitimately the highest one I have is the Stoner. And all I'm gonna have to do is unlock the camos for that, and that'll be pretty easy. RPD and yeah, M60 I haven't leveled up all that much, but again, they're LMGs. It'll be a hell of a lot easier to level up. This is the department that I'm worried about. This is a big old department that I'm worried about right there. Yeah. Pistols, I mean, whatever. And then shotguns. I already have everything maxed. Unfortunately for the Street Sweeper, you can't actually put, like, Plague Diamond on it until you unlock the Golden Viper, which is weird. Wait, what? Kit's just looking at the door. She's just here to freak me out. Yeah? Yeah? What? Okay. So enough goofing around, phony. I gotta get this done, dude. Which, oh, where the fuck did that come from? Why is there a big ass hunk of your hair up my nose, cat? Yeah, that was up my nose. You can have it back. You can have it back. That was pretty gross. What the hell's going on out there? Someone's like shouting in the hallway. Who knows? All I know is I've got a ridiculously cute Kitter cat sitting next to me. Yo, I just realized I'm at 395. 5 levels to go until we're at 400. I have so many key skips too. I think I have a total of like 7 tier skips saved up. So whenever the new season comes out, I have enough CP points to be able to buy the battle pass, and then I have enough tier skips to get me up another 7 levels. So I'll actually be able to cruise through the leveling of the next battle pass super quickly. Like ridiculously quickly. Yeah, I'll be at like 30 or 40 by the time the season starts. All right, let's make this jump. Nope. Nope. I think it's only certain rifles allow it. Like, you can make the jump super easily with the M16. So I couldn't make it with the M14. Or where is the last dickhead? Yes. I'm not going to tell you anymore. Because Ravenov helps, but not too much. So does that mean that Ravenov will actually like turn into a zombie because he was bitten? Is that canon? That if you're bitten by zombies in the zombies universe, that you'll actually like you'll you'll turn into a zombie as well? Because honestly, I've never read that much into it in terms of how it's actually spread, in terms of how it's recruited. I think it's when you die you turn into a zombie. Kind of like the whole 28 days later thing, where recently deceased were turning into zombies. Why are you sitting like that? She's like sitting leaned against the armrest of the couch, and she's like pushing herself back so she's sitting like straight up and down. I really hope that I'm able to cruise through this AUG like very quickly, or there will be consequences. Like my big dick. They call him old big dick doctor, you know, or Weaver. Oh, Agent Big Dick, BD for short. Yeet. So, Phony, I guess the snow and ice has gotten so bad in Oregon that there's like 700,000 people without power right now. And they're calling in guys from like Wyoming, Montana, Wisconsin, just all of the snowy states to like help out. They're bringing in their linemen to help because those guys know how to do stuff. It's so bad right now. And here I am like, glad that I live in an area that actually snows quite a bit, so they have resources to clean shit off and actually make stuff pretty decent. Because it does snow in Oregon. It snows quite a bit in Oregon. Someone tried to say that I don't know what cold and snow actually is being from Oregon, and I'm like, no, I know what snow and cold is being from Oregon. Because it snows on average like once or twice a year, and every 4 years you have a massive storm that comes through. It's super cold, freezes everything out, and brings down all the power lines and all the, electricity and all that. It's fucking terrible. I remember the last one I was in, I cut my face open by falling face first into like a sheet of ice because it was thick ice. It was like a good quarter-inch worth of fucking ice, and my face went straight through it into snow. It was so bad. It hurt. It hurt so bad. Whoa. I love how that zombie just kind of smoothly turned around on his heel. He's just like, yeah, about face. Jesus, cat. She's making so much noise with her tail. She's swishing it against a piece of paper. Just sounds bizarre. Unless that's my apartment complex, like putting something on our door, like, hey, you need to stop doing this, that, and the other thing, and it's not even us. Because they did that. They gave us like a real legal looking piece of paper that was like, hey, you need to stop yelling at the cleaning crew. And it was like, A, I don't do that. B, and it's not even my name on there. C, that's not even our apartment. It's a wrong fucking address. So, not me. Like, when I first saw that, I was like, you really think I'd be the one to fucking be yelling at cleaning crew? No. I have family that did cleaning crew stuff for a very long time. You the ether reactor, planetary ether reactor. Yoo-hoo. What is that sound? It's like shit being banged around everywhere. I love how that guy's wearing a balaclava, and then it's like the mouth hole's cut out, so all you can see is his teeth. They just. It's like a hot dog eating mask. I heard a horn. Like a clown horn. Beep, beep. Tripping out, man. Tripping out, man. I'm going crazy, man. Look at these eyes. The nice thing, though, about starting out with the AUG on this is when we go upstairs and sit there in our little area that's line of sight, the headshots come like butter, dude. They're so fucking magical with this thing once this thing's pack-a-punched. It's pretty choice, not gonna lie. Alright, who's the prick whacking my reactor? Fuck your ghost in the machine, it's a prick in the reactor. Or ghost in the shell. Come on, I only need one more zombie. Ah, nice volunteer. Thank you. Yeet. Haha. Nerds. Got to be fucking kidding me. How dare you do this? Die, scum. You are worse than scum. You are double scum. You are scum supreme, Mimic. After El Cash after third bottle.
Well, sir, I seem to need to make use of that machine. If you don't mind, you use a big old dose of that machine. Use, heal low, heal low. Yeet. Ooh. Don't worry. Almost just died right there. No big deal.
Okay, I have enough to pack punch this. Let's go. Ay, 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 ay. I almost went down right there for like no apparent reason. Okay, so the last one that we grabbed, the last intel that we grabbed was 54. That one's 56. The thick of it. Oh, that's actually Dr. Gray. That is the Dr. Gray that talks to you through this whole thing. So if there's a piece of intel of her sitting there, wouldn't that mean that she's in a weird like collaboration with these guys? Because if Gray's in the intel, that means that she's been in it. She's been in this area before, and she's helped them out. Because we aren't with Omega, we're with Requiem. There's a lot of car alarms going off. What the fuck is going on tonight? I understand it's Monday, but shit. Just car alarm after car alarm. God bless. Just sitting here like, please don't get in my car. That's all I ask. You know, I'm not one to be like possessive or anything, but like the one thing I don't like messed with is my car. It's like my biggest thing. Because it's like, look, that's the only car that I have. Right? I have access to another car, but it's not full time and it's not my car. That is my car. I have done stuff to it. It is my car. And like I had a truck. Before I had this car, I had a lifted Chevy 2500. It was like a burgundy kind of purplish color. Real nice. It was a real nice truck. It had a light bar on the front. Fox shot suspension all the way around. It was just overall like crew cab, regular bed, because that's all you need. And oh my god, that thing was just a breeze to drive. I miss that thing. But when we lived in Savannah, we drove up to Atlanta to fly out of Atlanta every now and then. And one time when we parked there for the holidays, I paid this fucking, we stayed at like a motel, or we parked it at a motel, and they watched it there. It was in the front of the hotel to where like they could see it, and we paid them to park there for the entire thing, for our trip. Sure enough, the very first day we're gone, someone drills out the tumbler on the door and opens the truck and like gets inside of it and starts rooting around. Didn't steal a damn thing. Didn't steal a single thing from that truck. Just drilled out the door. Probably saw that it was a gas and not a diesel truck, and it wasn't worth their time because those aren't worth any money. And they just fucking left. It was pretty fucking annoying. Because then through the rest of that trip, my truck was not locked. They were like, oh yeah, the cops locked it for you. They did not. They also said the cops left a police report, which they did not. Which was fucking terrible. It was just overall, like, one of the worst experiences. And that just made me super paranoid about my car. Especially since where I live isn't necessarily the best, most safe place for vehicles on the planet. Oh, 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 oh. Come in, zombies. Yeet. Oh, yeah. He's hacking, he's whacking, he's packing. He's hacking, he's whacking, he's packing. He gets hacked, whack, chop that meat. Mail. She gonna get me. She gonna get me if I grab that booty too much. The kitty cat will get me. But she screams when I get the booty. Give me them crits. I'm almost halfway to my crit goal, which is good. Okay. Put your pig on a long, sharp knife. Chop from sunrise to sunset. Don't know how he's staying alive. It's gonna be the death of old P yet. He's hacking, he's whacking, he's packing. He gets hacked. There's a Fallout memory for you guys. He gets hacked, whack, chop that meat. Ooh. Ooh. Fix him a blowout. Hee-hee. Oh. Where are the rest of these fucking zombies is? I need to kill me some zombies, homie. Where it is? I need to kill me some. Come on. I need more headshots. Give me more headshots, please. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Look. Round 10 already. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, let's go see if we can slather on either another coat of paint or a little bit of a level up on this bad boy. Bad mamma jamma. Can't do no more armor, can't do no more of tweaking this bad boy, which is a bummer. Really wish I had the ability right now to afford it, but I can't. 'Cause zombies are stingy. I need to headshot them to give me shit. Oh! Ooh! Nice! I needed that schmax ammo, dude. Let's go! Let's go, LP! All the bony ponies, dude. Just every single one of them, dude. Give me a spony pony, dude. Man, this thing's almost level 50. And we are one. Nice. Pony, check it. Nice. Nice. 169. Damn you, fine. About to Big Lebowski this bitch. Let's go. Nice roll, dude. Buttered toast. Yeah! That legit scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie there, Chief. That legit, like, that spooked me. I don't know why that spooked me, though. Holy shite. Yahoo, amigo. Ooh. Yo, so I need some parks. Yo, homie, you got some parks. Some perkaroonies. Some schmeckaroos. Some smackaroonies. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did it. Nice did. I'm about to go pack a punch this dude. Whoa. There's a killer cat right there. Look out, she's cute. She'll get you. Fuck you! Legit game. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Just spawn two of them back to back. Why? Why? You honestly think that I have the capability at that point to be able to afford to take down one mimic, let alone two stacked on top of one another at full fucking health? Boop. And then you just grab the booty and she screams. Woo! She's so screamy. She's a screaming memeing. Okay, let's see how close we are, though, to that camo. We're almost there. We're almost there. What are you doing, angry? She's like, yeah, grabbed my ass. Not a fan of it. Let's use that final one there. Camo. Oh, yeah. We are 85 away. 85 headshots away. That won't be an issue at all. Plus, we are almost 49, and then we'll hit 50 by the time we have our headshots. So, overall, we are looking pretty shiny for today. Pretty shiny. Alright. Firebase Z. 395. I didn't even level up from that. Because I just died. I died at round 11, which is so frustrating to me. But I can't wait to be done with 3-round burst and fucking semi-auto, at least for a little bit. At least for a little bit. Then we hop right into doing the good old stoner. Which, that one's a blast. What are you doing? Cat's over here being cute. She's watching the door. Because around this time is when the caretaker gets home. Yeah? She's being cute. She's being cute as hell, man. Look at her go. She's watching the door so diligently, just waiting. Just waiting. Like, one day my human will be back. The other human. And she'll feed me. She will feed me. I don't know, Ravenov. Do you copy? Oh, look at that. First round, phony. First round. We are fucking going right through. We've killed one zombie. And we're already through the portal. How about that? How about that? It's because I changed the barrel. That's legitimately the reason why. Is because I changed the barrel out. This barrel makes me faster. $49. $49. We are almost there. We'll probably get them both at the same time. Both the headshots and the final thing. I'd rather be fishing. Where Are my zombies at? Hello. Pop your dome. Hey, he did. Oh, he did. Oh, shit, Bo. See, just place it on his head like a hat. I said like, see, a hat. You just put it on him like a hat. Or you line it up right here. You put it in, right there. You can do it that way too. But to do it the proper way, you actually put it in their chest. And yes, I am doing this in reverse. Because why not just turn on the power in reverse? We have enough to turn on the reactor at round 3. One, two, three. Huh. Zombies are 3-round burst as well.
Oh, what a pumpkin! Ah, it's pretty funny.
Whoa. She's so fat. She down there being so fat. Just the biggest chungalungus on the planet. Bye, nerd. You just yeet him across the fucking floor. Alright, I'm gonna chill here. He's in the CIA, of course it's not a strong suit. Look at all these headless motherfuckers running around. Hey, hey, boys. You ain't got no head, Lieutenant Dan. Yeet. There goes his head. 39. We're getting close. Y'all are late to the party. Don't blame me. What the fuck? Don't be shitty. Grab a critty. Am I right? Am I right? Don't be shitty. Grab a critty. Ah, what the hey? I could go turn the other power on. Why not, huh? You know, just go in there and turn the other one on, man. That's not a bad deal, man, you know? I should have enough. I've got to turn on the local power first. Oh, I got you. So I can open this door. I can open the sky bridge door, but that's it. Not a fun of that one. Didn't think that one through, did I? Nope. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Get up, hello, zombie. Come to me, yes. Hmm. Oh. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. Not gonna lie, folks. We are doing pretty darn damn decent right here. Woo! It's my Murlark. Yeet. I said yeet. Fuck your head. Just come off already. 64. We're getting somewhere. Not necessarily at the fastest pace, but we are getting somewhere. Shot at us. Hello, zombies. Da 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 da. Da da da. Ba ba da. I just heard a mimic spawn. Oh, hello, you sassy son of a bitch. How morally ambiguous can we get? Woohoo! Yo, I could go for a Big Mac right now, not gonna lie. Sounds pretty good. Sucks the star's not here. I'd be like, yo, dude, what sounds good to you? Because normally he'll pop in and just be like, I'm hungry. And it's like, dude, what's up? Hey, hungry. $75. 10 more headshots. 10 more headshots. Yeet. Open this fucking door. Open this fucking... Oh, this door. I got that door. Nine. 8. Hey, get off me. 7. Can you stop hitting it, please? Thank you. Hey, 2,500. There we go. Now all we need to do is get it to 50. Facility operating at full power. Ooh, 396. We're getting there, phony. We're getting there, dude. I am stoked to see what happens. Be it good or bad or in between. I want to see how quickly I can get this done. The task assigned to me. Okay, where's 50? Where's 50? I need that last camo set. Come on already. Come on already. The AUG is more effective for headshots over anything else. It's honestly not the greatest in terms of crowd clearing, not gonna lie. I honestly don't think I would use the AUG all that much in multiplayer. Which is surprising, considering, like, pretty powerful and it's pretty meta. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo. I have enough to pack a punch, though, so let's go do that real quick. Slather on a pack-a-punch, please. Oh no, mate, this door is closed. 'Tis now open. Sticky in it. Brave enough, turn that shit on, please. Ah, you dead. Haha. Yeet. I'm not jumping that platform right now. I don't want to. They're coming for us, boys. Let's run. We gotta run, boogie, run away. Yeet. 50, there we go, last set. Come on, zombies, let's keep this going. I don't have all day. Yes, sir. Let's get her done, diddly done. Dun diddly dun, diddly dun, diddly dun, diddly. Come on, zombies. Hold me closer, zombie dancer. Send you screaming down the highway. Hello? Zombie, come to me. Why are you so slow? Where's the last one, please? I think he's stuck right there, yep. Look at that. Oh, yeah, well, just look at how spicy I can get. Pretty quick. It's pretty quick to get spicy, you know? It's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. How many more are gonna spawn right there in that window? 2. Okay, there's the first. So there's only 5, so 4 more. Do you think we can do them all back to back? I think I can do them all back to back. I get X amount of kills consecutively without getting hit. X amount of times. I think I can technically do it all in one go. Because I'm pretty close. I only need to do it, like, what? I think it's 8 times in total. It's like 8 times 20. So 160 kills in total without getting hit. Oh, I need that. Yes, I am going to be risky because I need a max ammo. I really did. Okay, I just need to... Okay. That's the 4 times. Then we'll have the 6 times. Woo, just picking up all the things. God bless. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We're almost there. We are almost there. We have 3 left now. So 90 kills left, right? Technically. God, it's crazy how quickly you can just finish these off with a double weapon XP. Which, I mean, all I've been working on this weekend is nothing but TAC rifles. My off time, log in solo. Play some fucking zombies and, you know, get some Firebase Z going. Do nothing but level up some TAC rifles. Yeah, that's fun. It's fun for the whole family, right? I'm almost done with it, though. We are almost there. Yeah, fuck you. You're not gonna hit me. Woo! Okay, 2 more. So 40 more zombies. Or is it 80 more zombies? I don't know. I can't count. All I know is that we're 2 away. Woo! There's a big huffy boy downstairs. You can hear him going. Good God. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, reload real quick. Woo! I wanted that just in case, right at the very end there. Might as well. We're almost done. We are almost done. Woo! Fuck! Damn it. Damn it, I was 1 away. Fuck! I need this thing to just be overpowered as all humanly possible. Which we're getting there. Very much so! Almost done with the camos. For TAC rifles, at least. LMGs are calling my name. I can't wait to get there. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay. So I believe I have enough to be able to upgrade this 1 more rarity level, so let's go ahead and check that out, see what happens. Alright. Come down here. See what's shaking bacon in this general neck of the woods, huh? Yep. I heard your little crankety ass footsteps behind me. You ain't gonna hit me. Get the fuck out of here. What was my favorite dish? So from last night, my favorite dish that I did was by far that apple pancake. I actually ate the whole thing. It was so damn good. It turned out exactly the way it's supposed to. And that is just like, it's heaven to me when something turns out perfect like that. Like, to the T perfect there, Eagle. But my favorite dish in general, in terms of like, I don't know, meal. Say if I had my last meal, it would be it'd be a true home style meal. So I would ask for meatloaf, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, a salad, and some like cheesy Asiago bread that's been warmed up. It's like a perfect meal for me right there. It's so terrible for you, and that would make you die. Maybe some corn as another vegetable. Add some corn in there. Either on the cob or like solo or creamed. I do like cream corn. Not like corn that's been creamed in. I know that's kind of something else to think about. But yeah, you go. I'm also gonna do I'll post it on Twitter tonight if I make it tonight. The funfetti Oreo mix that I have. I'm actually really hungry right now, so like talking about food is making me even more hungry. Because all I ate was lunch today. Because I normally do like a smoothie for breakfast. That's like my breakfast, mainly because my doctor's like, yeah, you got to get some more like fruit and vegetables in your diet. And it's like, okay, that's the only way I'll do it is through a smoothie. Oh, dude, I love tamales. Look at that. We got it. We got diamond boys. We got diamond boys. There we go. We got plague diamond for this shit. Oh, I am stoked. We're done with TAC rifles. Cross it off. Done. Done. I really like tamales. I actually have a bunch of tamales in the freezer. Because you can buy them in bulk and like stick them in the freezer and freeze them and they last forever. I love tamales. Absolutely love tamales. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of any sort of tamales. Lengua tamales are really good. I know I know it sounds weird, but I like tongue. But lengua barbacoa is like the best one that I like. Tongue that's been done in the style of barbacoa. If you put that in a tamale, oh god, with some corn in there too. Oh baby, oh, so good. Yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of Mexican food. Like to me, just Mexican and Spanish food, like cuisine, is so damn good. I love it. It's one of my favorite like genres of cooking. Cheese and jalapeno is also really good. I'm a fan of jalapenos. Sooner or later, I'll do like jalapeno poppers. I really like doing jalapeno poppers. That's a very good dish to do, especially like deep fried jalapeno poppers. Oh, oh, it's dirty, dude. Makes me hungry just thinking about it. Yeah, you're knocking stuff over. She's just knocking stuff all over the place, knocking it over. Look at that. That one right there. That's the big boy. That is the absolute big boy. Oof. Okay, let's take a look here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look here. Look at this. Look at this. Stickers. Yeah, we got that. We got that diamond TAC rifle zombies. We got that as a sticker. We also got that, oh, that plague diamond. Look at that. Look at that. That's on a whole nother level. 6 out of 9. We're 2/3 of the way done with the camo. 2/3 of the way done. Ugh. My body is ready to be done with Dark Aether hunting. It is so ready to be done. I am so ready to move on. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, barracks. What else did I unlock? Actually, leaderboards. Hey, cracked 40k. That's also a big achievement right there. We cracked 40k, ladies and gentlemen. 40k on the zombies leaderboards. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. Weapon mastery. Ooh. God, we are getting everything. All the cool stuff. And then we're going to have... I am so stoked. We're doing such a great job. But anyway, I honestly think that's gonna do it for me today. I met and exceeded my goals. There's like 40 minutes left for streaming, so it's kind of just like, you know, I might as well share the wealth. So we're actually gonna go ahead and we are gonna raid someone who is not feeling good at all today. We're gonna go say hi to Mooney. We're gonna go hang out with him for a bit, see how everything's going for him. All right. So I do appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out with me. We're gonna go hop over to Mooney. He's playing Dead Space. Raid the hell out of him and show him some love. All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Come on, let's go. Let's raid now. There we go. Bada boom. How's it going? What's going on, senor? Attack him. I gotta go this way. How's he doing, boys? Gotta rain that love on him. Come on. Oh, this is a long ass ad. This is a minute ad break. Nice. You know, it looks good for him, right?